Paul Sells, Clarence Armstrong, Kellen Milliner, our officiating crew. We're underway. North Carolina controls the opening tip.
An Eagle, Grant Hill, right away into the gate. VCU, a little aggressive, hit him in.
North Carolina coming off an 80-79 loss to Clemson in the ACC quarterfinals. Vasar went off in that game, 28 points and 17 rebounds.
Good passer, finds people.
Bogovac, swing it. Stevenson to Vasar. He couldn't put it down, but a foul is called on the inside.
Their passing looked sharp there, didn't it? Around the horn. Stevenson unselfishly giving it up.
Right there, double teamed in the post, and Vasar almost a three-point play opportunity. And VCU, that's one of their things this year. They're a great defensive team, but they don't defend the paint well. Carolina going right at them.
The foul called on Jadrian Bam Tracy, and Vasar will get a second free throw.
Over the years, that high-low game, always had big guys.
Oh, man.
Carolina dumping it down. This kid's had some year coming in from Arizona. Shoots that pick and pop, the footsteps in the low post area.
Played 3 years at Arizona, but the numbers have really grown in his one season at North Carolina.
They really do a great job getting a piece of the lane and finding.
Jennings, the lefty, doesn't get the roll. Rebound bounced off of Stevenson, and it's tracked down by Nick Lewis.
Step back.
And Lewis can't get the roll. The A10 Rookie of the Year.
Okay, inside there, they missed him.
Very good, strong going to the rim.
The senior, Trimble, couldn't finish. Knocked outside, handled by Bogovac. He'll fire, doesn't go. Rebound kept alive by Vasar, but VCU comes out of the pack with it.
They do not waste any time.
Djokovic familiar with Vasar. They played against one another going back in Europe.
He can make this. He's a good player, this kid.
Three ball doesn't go for Djokovic.
Really athletic as well. He's got the lineup. If I look at the two of them in there.
They're battling inside.
They're dancing and no music.
And the deflection there by Djokovic. North Carolina retains it. Stevenson takes it strong, plus the foul.
Tell you what, I thought he walked. Took a couple of steps, but nice cut and a good acknowledgement with the pass.
And right away, going inside. This team so unselfish. 5 different UNC players averaging 2 assists. VCU likes to gamble. The passing and the awareness of North Carolina making them pay.
And Djokovic picks up his first. Stevenson, the transfer from Alabama, shoots it at 74%. Inserted into the starting lineup with the injury to Caleb Wilson. And it was a fluke injury. He was preparing for the Duke game and went into dunk in practice and broke his thumb.
Yeah, your heart goes out to him. You know how much he wanted to play in March Madness, and you get that opportunity.
Tracy misses it, and that rebound is snatched by Trimble.
He is athletic. Neither
team wastes any time. He can make this trail shot.
Vasar hits the heel, and Evans taps it over to Lewis.
Always quick pace. Puts a lot of pressure on your balance.
Lewis and Jennings, they both can handle the ball. VCU is off to a 0-4 start. Tracy is the vocal leader of this squad. He lines it up and missed it from 3. Djokovic is fouled.
I think they got, I'm not sure from the back, whether they got Vasar or Stevenson.
They are going to get Stevenson with a personal.
Right there, Djokovic on the glass there. Great hustle, persistence there, drawing a foul. Right, he is incredibly talented, skilled, runs the floor hard. This is a great matchup between him and Vasar.
First team All-Atlantic 10, a breakout year for Djokovic. He played 1 year at Charleston, 1 year at Xavier.
And how about last year? What do you have? 4 threes, I think. And this year, able to fill them up with the best of them.
And he makes a pair of free throws. VCU is on the board.
He's got 21 made.
North Carolina, a 6 seed. They're 3-3 all time as a 6.
Dixon, mid-season starter, really playing solid basketball.
Vasar backing in on Djokovic.
Inside out.
Repost. Vasar, the baby hook, no. And the rebound gets knocked over to Jennings.
Boy, does that help your defense when you can stay at home?
Body discard, down goes Tracy. Djokovic wheels in and gets gets it to go.
And Raph, so good, particularly getting to that right hand, can put it on the floor.
They get down here, though, huh?
Derek Dixon, the freshman, floats it up. No good.
A lot of good looks. Empty.
Get it ahead. Lewis accelerates. And Lewis, the chop down from Dixon. So freshman against freshman. And Nick Lewis using his speed to get towards the rim.
Yeah, Nick Lewis there in transition, but the big fella with the right hand going right at him. One thing about Djokovic, too, he's so good at drawing fouls. You see, he tried to initiate the contact there. Maybe pick one up on Vasar, but because they spread the floor, those driving lanes will be there for the Rams.
Terrence Hill Jr., the Atlantic 10 sixth man of the year and most improved player, is in. He's joined by Michael Bell for VCU.
And he can light it up as well.
Unlimited range.
Look at this.
Inside, easy layup for Djokovic.
Took advantage of the mismatch, the switch.
And VCU has got the lead. And Djokovic has scored all of the Rams' points.
Empty side now. With the
Triple.
roll.
Man, he can really just hit the gas pedal in a hurry. Vasar has it knocked away.
Oh, great block there.
They should challenge this one.
It was on Jennings. Blocked it,
They
but
may change it.
And the officials will change it. They came together to make sure they get the right call. It's going the other way.
But once again, they're swarming on defense. Jennings there. It's a great block and the right call. It's nice when your point guard helps you down low with a block shot.
He makes a ton of hustle plays for this VCU squad.
Again, Hill going a little bit back screen, pop. Nice lob
Lob it
here.
up. The catch, and nobody home for Barry Evans.
And Raph, because they spaced the floor 5 on the perimeter, the help defense not there. Great execution from VCU.
And it's an 8-0 run. Dixon. Swarming defense.
Quick, too, to cover.
Kick it around. Bogovac short on a 3. Flying in is Bell. Evans.
He can shoot it there.
Oh, Hill. Air ball.
I know he missed that, but he is more than capable.
A little draft in the building.
It has been a windy day, hasn't it, here
Chilly.
in Greenville? Shockingly chilly. 8-5 VCU. They've been hot. Get complete coverage of the NCAA Division I Women's Tournament on NCAA.com. VCU in front of North Carolina early.
They do a great job with the dribble drive. Then they run a set play for this back. Grant thinks this should be a bump here and a recovery. If he takes this route, it's another problem, Grant, as well.
Well, the rip screen there, no one to help there on that rip screen. And because the floor is spaced, VCU is getting whatever they want on those cuts.
North Carolina, no points in nearly 3 minutes. Vasar, lob it up, catch by Stevenson, and Stevenson gets the layup to go. He thought he was hacked in the process.
Thought he was too.
Excellent pass it over. Number 13, Vasar.
This is the first ever meeting between these two schools. And it's 8-7 Rams.
Flare screen, nice give.
Push up, and a feathery touch for Djokovic.
I like that set, a little flare screen, 2-man action. 2 best players on one side of the floor. Now VCU offensively gaining that confidence.
Trying to freeze it one way.
Bogovac from Montenegro, inside Stevenson, denied, and then the follow jam by Vasar. That was after the block by
You
Djokovic.
can see that dribble drive just crashed everybody underneath. Easy find.
Jennings gives it up for Bell. Djokovic gives up his dribble.
He looks like he's having fun playing Vasar, huh?
Oh, yeah.
He wants a challenge. Now give it back.
Oh, nice hesitation.
Stop and go, but Jennings couldn't get it to go down.
Stevenson lucky, gave him a little bump at the end.
Dixon, early offense triple. Trying to take the big off the dribble, and the wall set up by Djokovic.
That corner 3, I hate to bring that up with you here. Treble in that corner.
Working on the outside. Dixon. Fire it. Trimble. No. And a strong side rebound is grabbed by Hill. And a whistle stops play. And that's going to be number 2 on Jaron Stevenson. House of the Dragon is back. Prepare for a new season of the most epic show on TV. The battle begins this June only on HBO Max.
The high on the floor now, shoots it a little bit, getting a lot more time of late. Does a really nice job screening. They need him, I think, with their loss.
Energy guy.
Yep.
And now Tyrell Ward is in, the transfer from LSU. And that ball was up for grabs, taken away by Trimble. Jonathan Powell seeing his first action along with Zayden High for North Carolina. 10-9, VCU leads it. Underneath, High sticks with the play and gets it to go.
They do a nice job hiding that dunk spot, don't they?
They really do. They've gone there 3-4 times here and been able to convert.
And the Tar Heels are up by 1. We approach 13 minutes to play, first half. Terry Evans working around the perimeter now for Hill. Hard drive, loops it up, and it bounces off the rim.
They got numbers now, Hill down.
It's 5-on-4. Can they take advantage? Powell. Kick it out, back to Dixon. Two-man game, Powell. No. And nice knock out of there by Bell.
Got to corral the ball.
Triggers the break. And a foul was called that was on the pass from Evans. So VCU will have it on the side.
And Raph, you see the bigs for both teams out of the game right now. Vasar on the bench along with Djokovic going small now. It's a lot more speed and quickness out there, and VCU able to still rebound. Not really a team that plays fast, even though they score a lot of points.
Foul was called on Bogovac, and changes for both teams.
Nice pin down in the lane.
Jaden Young is in for North Carolina. Hard drive by Bell. The Brit spins, but overcooked it.
Got your wing.
Dixon weaving through traffic. The freshman from Vienna, Virginia. High, giving them some quality minutes.
This kid, I like watching him.
He just ran right to the rim there. Got rewarded.
Not physical, but 6'10" nevertheless.
And North Carolina, nearly another giveaway. Bell, swing, open look, Hill, bottom.
And he needed that. He had missed a couple shots, airballed a 3, missed a layup. But too good a player, too good a scorer. Hill knocking down the corner 3.
Comes in averaging 14.5 points per game off the bench.
Young getting some time, gets out on the break. Got some minutes against Louisville.
Powell lines it up. Can't hit the 3. Gang rebounding there. 3 black jerseys ready for it.
Unbelievable the pursuit.
Hill makes his move. Floater, no. Tip in. That won't go.
Look at them get out. You got to hit the middle.
Tyrell Ward couldn't finish it. The flip. And free throws coming for North Carolina and Seth Trimble.
How tough is he? Look at the footwork, the special. The old Sky Cook like Kareem, and get him organized and drill him for deep.
Watch every men's game live on your computer, phone, tablet, or streaming device with NCAA March Madness Live. Download right now to stay up to date on all the action. That's a lot of horns action right there. VCU 13, North Carolina 13, and during the timeout, Tracy with Tar Heels head man Hubert Davis.
VCU plays fast. You guys like to go. How do you like the pace of play so far?
I like the pace. I just want us to get after it rebounding. We got to get second chance opportunities on the offensive end. And we got to make contact first and box out. You can't run without the ball. We rebound, then we'll be able to run.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. He wanted to get right to it.
Yeah.
He was like that a couple of years ago, as I remember, too, in the interview. He got it animated.
At the free throw line is Seth Trimble. He shoots it at 67%. Might remember his brother at North Carolina, J.P. Tokido, high flyer, played for the Tar Heels until 2015, playing professionally now in Poland.
I like this kid's game, though. He keeps the bounce alive. He's strong, attacking the rim.
Tar Heels up by 1. Nick Lewis is back in the game for VCU.
Djokovic with a nice little lock there. They didn't see him.
Ward drive and kick. Back into the hands of Lewis with 6 to shoot.
Gotta go.
Lewis, spin move, and Lewis gets all the way to the cup.
How about that, huh? They've been doing a pretty good job, Carolina, keeping him out of the lane with the dribble, but open middle, blow by. Pretty footwork.
That left hand is legit.
That's
Out of bounds as Dixon got caught on the sideline.
And that's where you get in trouble. They are
Right.
so aggressive.
See why he's the Atlantic 10 Rookie of the Year. The beautiful spin, isolation. Once again, the floor is spread, no help defense. And Nick Lewis, who committed to Xavier under Sean Miller, a fine for this VCU team.
He is strong.
That jump shot doesn't go for Tracy.
Look at the numbers.
Wow.
Give it up.
They get out.
Too late.
Dixon steps into it and put it on the board.
But Raph, right there, Jonathan Powell, him running the floor hard, created that opening for Dixon with that trailer three.
That is their first 3 of the night. Now 1 of 7 from downtown. North Carolina up by 2. Djokovic,
Nice help and recovery here.
kick it around. A Ward jumper bounces off, and flying in is Tracy. That jumper is string music from Terrence Hill Jr.
And Tracy made it. Good, aggressive move to the rim and in the 5.
6 points for Hill off the bench, and VCU up by 1. Dixon gives it up for Trimble. He's got a little push from Ward.
Trimble and Dixon both can get in the lane and find some people.
Trimble
Not too much traffic.
tried the zigzag, and a foul was called as Ward gets charged with it. It's time to start your engines because TNT Sports is back as your home for NASCAR this summer. Tune in beginning June 28th on TNT and stream on HBO Max.
And Raph, you're talking about Seth Trimble. I mean, it's amazing just how controlled but also explosive he is, and he wants to get into that paint.
Got to make these shots. He's had a bunch of good looking ones.
Rattles home for Luka Bogovac.
He's important for them.
He is. Early on, he's wonderful looks, too.
Comes in averaging just under 10 points per game. Djokovic, kick it out. North Carolina leads by 1. We are just past the midway point, first half.
Nice pump and bite.
Djokovic missed it on the inside.
Look who's bringing it up. 5-on-4 right now.
And he took a shot to the chin. The jumper is pure. Derek Dixon, and Djokovic is in pain.
Paid attention. He finally.
Maybe on that last drive attempt, might have been some contact to the face.
They'll probably check it out.
Yeah.
But
It was
these
a
two
beautiful move
Yeah,
there.
it was a scrape there.
Oh, yeah.
As Trimble was looking to slap at the ball.
I think the basketball play, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, no question. But that explains why he missed that point-blank layup there. Probably couldn't see it.
And Djokovic is now back on the bench, being checked out by Josh Wall, their athletic trainer.
It's pretty competitive. Hurt an ankle against George Mason this year. Tough kid.
22-18 North Carolina. Through traffic. Wild attempt doesn't go for Hill. Rebound fought for. Controlled. Bell lost it. And now here comes North Carolina. Trimble. Pedal to the metal.
Got another gear.
They got a quick timeout. Boy, can they get it up and down. You saw it firsthand when you played. First thing on the board. Get back.
It's a 7-0 run, and Djokovic is still laboring. North Carolina pushing the pace, and it's working. Right now, let's take a look at advanced stats presented by Invesco QQQ. Not surprisingly, efficiency with Wilson in the lineup, different than when he's out of the lineup. But so far tonight, North Carolina, some really positive signs offensively.
Yeah, they are playing well. Good defense. Offensively, they're spreading the wealth, getting out in transition. But come on, Wilson led his team in scoring, rebounding, assists, steals.
He raised
blocks.
the level of play of everybody.
Game changer.
Oh, man, special.
Out of the timeout, North Carolina has made 4 straight shots from the field to extend the lead to 6.
Excellent defense this trip.
Tracy. Bounce it. The spin by Jennings. And he ran out of time.
I got the violation. Boy, excellent defense. That was as tough as it's been all game long for Hubert's guys.
I'll tell you, Hubert working that sideline. He is willing his team. I think he works harder on that sideline than he did playing defense when he was at Carolina.
What do you mean defense? Check those threes out, coach.
Oh, man.
North Carolina comes in number 32 in offensive rating, number 37 in defensive rating, according to Ken Palm. Trimble, swing it, corner, Powell, short. Vasar got his hands on it. The question, who touched it last? It was Vasar. Hubert Davis working hard on that North Carolina sideline. You gotta flex it for the Tar Heels. Right now, let's check out our game summary with North Carolina in front 24-18. Neither team lighting it up from three-point territory. Points in the paint thus far in favor of the Tar Heels. During the timeout, Tracy with VCU head coach Phil Martelli Jr.
Coach, a 7-0 run by them. Seems like they picked up their defense. What do you need to do defensively?
We got to take our time, on offense, because then they're getting out in transition. We're getting sped up, we're missing layups, a couple turnovers, and then they get out in transition. And then defensively, we have to be more in our gaps. We got a little bit loose. We made 1 or 2 shots, and all of a sudden we got a little bit loose.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And Tracy, good sign that Lazar Djokovic is back after taking a shot to the face. And things have gone a bit south since he exited the game for VCU.
And VCU has not really turned over Carolina. Just one mishap for Carolina. So they've been good with the basketball. Get about 11 a game, churn it up, but excellent ball control by the Heels.
Tar Heels opened up 1 of 8 from the field. They've gone 8 of 14 since.
And to your point, they got to get Djokovic back going. He has been able to get by Vasar off the bounce.
Djokovic on a handoff. Jennings bounce it.
They got it grabbed by Trimble on the outside there.
Nope. Seth Trimble will pick up the foul. 7:22 mark.
Michael Bell just moving without the basketball there. You turn your head. He's a cutter, slasher, high energy big, and drawing that foul on that cut.
He's a guy that likes to bounce to some sort of an inside game.
Way outside, Evans.
They're good when they attack the rim.
Bell.
Almost walked.
Kick it. Corner. Evans. That lefty delivery doesn't go. Rebound. Good one from Bogovac. Multi-dimensional Bogovac sets it up for High. So they're playing with High and Vasar on the floor together. Bogovac gets the step.
Nice pass.
Vasar rolls to the rim, and he puts it through.
They've been trying to get that all game, whether it's a ball screen or that little slip.
6 points for Henry Vasar. North Carolina has its largest lead, 8. Under 7 minutes to go, first half.
They've turned up the defense here. VCU struggling to score here.
They did not let them do this.
Stop and go by Hill. Kick it out. Jennings floats it up and in.
Oh, good defense, better offense.
Tell you what, that kid is creative. Gets in that lane, can finish.
He is homegrown from Richmond, Virginia. 26-20, North Carolina. Vasar one-on-one with Djokovic.
This is what you've been looking for, right, Grant?
Yeah, with the
Inside
double
post
team,
up.
it creates opportunities.
Ball movement leads to Kyan Evans, used to be the starter at point guard, transfer from Colorado State. Shot clock winding down. Kick it out. Deep one, Vasar. Too strong and rebounded by Djokovic.
Again, look at all the white shirts back defensively.
Jennings takes the opening, missed it. And here comes North Carolina. Trimble accelerates. Picks it up. Bogovac, the pull-up pop is good.
How about Tremble, the patience, the poise. Find his guy. Pretty play.
28-20, Tar Heels.
They had shots. Carolina just gets up and down. Destructive.
Djokovic almost gave up his pivot foot. They have 2 points in their last 5 minutes.
Nice pass.
Djokovic couldn't finish at a foul, and he took another shot.
Pretty good two-man play, wasn't it?
Right there, Trimble attracting all the attention, and Bogovats known for his three-point shooting in the right place there, but a nice pocket pass, and once again, you see Djokovic going right into the chest there. Vesar initiating the contact. This is a team that gets to the free throw line, but they haven't tonight. Carolina doing a good job defending without fouling.
And the first foul called on Vesar. 77% shooter. Djokovic misses on the first.
And Grant and the ability to run the floor is one thing about their secondary break beats you down because you're trying to recover, you go beneath the foul line, they got kick out opportunities.
They've always been a team that can run the fast break. I got PTSD.
You having some flashbacks?
Oh man.
Well, it started with Dean and Roy.
Yes, it did.
28-21 North Carolina. Bogovats one-on-one with Hill.
The middle wall screen, tough to defend.
Dixon lines it up. Off the mark from three. Vesar got his hand on it, but he knocked it out of bounds.
You don't know why he didn't dribble.
Yeah, I thought he could go to the lane.
Watch whip-around coverage of all men's games with Fast Break, presented by AT&T in the March Madness Live app. And the officials come together, and North Carolina is going to retain it.
Like it might have gone off the hands of one of the VCU players there on that missed three-point attempt. But
they may have pointed in the wrong direction.
Yes.
Clarence Armstrong just explained that to Phil Martelli Jr. So North Carolina will hold on to it with 20 to shoot, 4:51 on the game clock.
Two bigs on the floor now.
Bogovats, tough shot, very tough, comes up short, flying in for the rebound is Hill.
Gotta have a left hand at the rim.
Hill, swing. Djokovic gets Bell involved, 4.5 to play. Step in and steal, look out, Trimble can get downstairs, climbs the ladder for the flush.
Oh my.
And Hill almost an intentional foul or flagrant run. One trying to grab him.
And North Carolina takes a 9-point lead. VCU has just one field goal in its last 9 possessions. Hill trying to make something happen. 10 to shoot.
Having trouble later in the shot clock.
Evans lines it up. And uncontested rebound for Vesar.
With North Carolina turning the screws raft on defense.
Vesar keeps it moving.
They get their action quickly, get plenty of time to go.
Trimble, creative. Vesar snatches and slams.
Again, the ability to dribble all the dark shirts under the rim. Big fella, a little bit, knocking it down.
The 7-footer from Estonia is controlling the interior. It's a 15-3 extended run.
They're really not getting anything at the rim.
They're trying to stop the bleeding. Djokovic misses from the outside.
You're right, everything on the perimeter contested in one shot on each possession for VCU.
Well, over the years, you take something away from a basketball team. What's the next counter? And right now, a little nickel dimer outside.
A foul on Lewis. North Carolina nearly lost it on the sideline. Seth Trimble, he can put on a show and can get into the clouds with that vertical. 44-year-old Phil Martelli Jr. This is a complete family affair with the game of basketball. His father, of course, Phil Martelli, longtime head coach at St. Joe's. And yeah, we went into the photos and found Phil Martelli Sr. with a mustache, and Jimmy Martelli, Phil Martelli Jr.'s brother, is the associate head coach at VCU as the ball bounces out of bounds.
Who do you think the best player is? Excuse me, Trace?
You're asking Tracy?
Thanks, Rob.
Who's the best player, Tracy?
I should be doing play-by-play, I think.
I just wanted to follow up on that story about Phil Martelli Sr. He told me this is such a cool experience for him, watching his son coach, his other son on the staff, the two boys working together, just 15 months apart. They shared a bedroom growing up, fought about everything. Now best friends together every day.
And another finish at the rim by Vesar. They are really hurting VCU around the basket.
And it's the driving that's creating the chaos.
Jonathan Powell is back in. They have 20 points in the paint, and they lead by 13. Where the answer is going to come from? Not there. Bogavats. Hard fall, and upstairs again is Trimble flying in for the jam.
Indeed.
I'll tell you, their defense has been great.
Yeah.
He jumped the passing lane earlier, the hands, the ability to churn it up quickly.
Yeah, this is now a 19-3 run. And that's 3 points over the last 8 minutes for VCU. Hill lets it fly. Got him.
And they needed that right there. It's been a struggle on the offensive end, but everything is contested. Out of sorts on the offensive end, VCU. And another way, North Carolina pretty much getting whatever they want on this end of the floor.
And they're actually pinned down cross screen and a duck in.
Bogavats will go to the other side, and Powell. 9 to shoot. Under 2 minutes to go first half.
They are really busy.
Bogavats on a kick. Powell
Nice
bounces. Bogavats comes up short on the flip and goes down. It's 5-on-4 right now for VCU. Does Lewis know it? He does now.
But look who's up front there. Vassar, great balance.
And a foul is called as Hill was trying to make his move. It's going to be against Trimble. Coming up, AT&T at the half. All the scores and highlights, plus the latest NCAA tournament news coming up on AT&T at the half.
And right now, Hill shooting 2 free throws. If you're VCU, you want to get a couple stops here to end the half. Maybe try to get this under 10 going into halftime, feeling somewhat decent about your first half performance.
That's 7 team fouls for North Carolina, so front end of a 1-and-1, and Hill misses it at 85%.
They're just not turning it over, Carolina. That's the other thing. 1 turnover.
Dixon, these two know each other from their D.C. area days. Dixon and Lewis. Vassar with a purpose. Powell lost it. Out of bounds. Last touch by Evans, who slapped it away from behind.
As you said earlier, Vassar, his activity. I mean, he is all over the place, setting screens, helping on defense, getting on the offensive glass. His motor is fired up here this first half.
They have 6 seconds to work with. Vassar's got 10 points for UNC.
Premature there. The ball hadn't been handed in. They're over.
Running a play there. Bogavats kick out. Vassar cans it from long range.
I'm not just a screener, Grant.
39-24. And now he's got 13 to lead all scorers. Djokovic on a kick. And a reach-in foul with 46.5 as Jaden Young was defending Nick Lewis.
And Vassar just saying to him, I'm here, just don't foul. Not much they're going to be able to do around him. Boy, his activity has been extraordinary.
Oh, man.
He has played internationally for Estonia, so he's got a ton of experience. Was in the Real Madrid youth system as Lewis hits on the free throw.
And we talked with Caleb Wilson out, as we talked earlier. His usage rate, guys, has just gone through the roof. They have leaned on Vassar on both ends, and he has delivered.
How impressed are you with that young man, Caleb?
Oh,
well, that was pleasant yesterday.
it really was.
Yeah, Wilson has a very bright future. He's going to be an incredibly high draft pick, probably in the top 3.
I think you're right.
39-26, North Carolina, 35 seconds left. Drive, Bogavats stops, and it's erased by Djokovic. There's a 1-second difference, shot clock to game clock. VCU comes in averaging 81.6 points per game. They have 26 with 15 seconds to work with in the first half.
Some sort of a run out ball screen. Wouldn't be surprised if they trap it.
Hill, 7 seconds.
Trap or switch.
High screen, Djokovic, Hill, there's an opening, and Hill takes it for 2.
They didn't play that well at all.
A little miscommunication by the Tar Heels.
So VCU ends on a high note to cut it to 11. North Carolina led by as many as 15. 39-28 at the break, the 6th seed on top of the 11th seed in the South region. Winner here will play the winner of Illinois Penn. That's still to come in Greenville. Send it over to Tracy Wilson.
Thanks a lot. And Seth, you've done a little bit of everything. It's the assists, the steals, those 2 dunks. I saw the smile on your face each time. What is working right for you guys right now?
Our defensive intensity. We're doing the right things on the defensive end, and it's allowing us just to get in transition and, you know, get some easy ones. So it's really working for us.
How about Vasar and what he's been able to provide in that first half?
Yeah, I mean, he does everything for this team. You're seeing it this game. He's an incredible player, and we need it from him. We'll need it in the second half.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Nothing. Thank you.
All right, Tracy, end of the first half with the score. North Carolina 39, VCU 28. We'll send you to AT&T at the half. Coming up after these messages, you're watching the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship.
Coverage of the NCAA Men's Basketball Tournament is sponsored by New Degree Clinical 5X. KFC Extra Crispy Wings. It's finger licking good. Royal Caribbean. It's big time. And by Miller Lite. With great taste and only 96 calories.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at the Marriott Bonvoy first half stats. Neither team shot it well from three-point territory, but North Carolina limits the turnovers, just 1 in that first half. At halftime, Tracy caught up with VCU's Terrence Hill Jr.
Terrence, UNC went on a run at the end of the half. What do you guys have to get back to doing?
I think it's just our transition defense. We got to get back. They got a lot of easy buckets to get them going. We just got to find ourselves. We got to settle in. I think we'll be all right.
How much were the 5 turnovers frustrating for you guys in that first half?
Yeah, like I just said, I think it just leads to easy leakouts. We can't give them no easy points. If we get no turnovers, we can get back in transition and set our defense so we will be good.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, Tracy, what are the keys here, guys?
Well, I think Carolina's defense has to continue. They have stifled VCU, prevented them from really scoring.
And the Rams defensively, they haven't turned them over, but they haven't been able to get in the lane on the offensive end. That's key, I think, for them.
In the A-10 championship game, VCU had 25 fast break points against Dayton. In the first half against North Carolina, 0.
How about that? The balance, excellent by the heels.
North Carolina 0-5 when trailing at the half this season, 48-1 in tournament play with a 10-plus point lead at halftime. They lead by 11.
I like going to the post there, but they didn't get much out of it.
Tracy lines up the 3. It rims out, and it's rebounded by Trimble, and he's looking to run immediately.
He has such speed with the ball. Nice trail of 3.
Vasar misses on a triple.
Well, that's the dangerous part. They crunch the defense, find the big.
Tracy off the drive. Djokovic missed it.
Nice block out.
Look at the run out there.
Dixon ahead. Stevenson just lost the ball, and it's out of bounds.
In that first half, obviously the points in the paint favoring North Carolina, but the transition baskets, talked about at halftime, getting back. Part of that, though, is you got to have better offensive execution, and you cannot turn the ball over against UNC.
Get it in. Bogovat's a factor in that first half. Screen set by Vasar.
Strong.
Step back Jay is good.
Early in the game, he missed those open looks. Right now, on target.
And the lead is 13 for North Carolina.
So they get in the lane, but they don't get anything out of it. Everybody stays at home. Contain your own.
Part of it, the 3 of 14 from 3. They're not knocking down those threes, so North Carolina packing it in.
Jennings, he's confident going to the rim.
He is a tough kid.
Brandon Jennings averaging just under 9 points per game. Very competitive.
And that's his game, though, getting in the lane.
And North Carolina leads by 11.
Nice pass.
Vasar had it stripped, but a foul.
How about that pass, though? Beautiful.
Dixon just took his time, waited for the play to develop there, Raft.
Now, when you ran through the drills you ran to get back on defense, I'm sure every time you played Carolina, that was the first thing you guys worked on.
Yeah, well, you sent 2 or 3 guys to the glass, but you always wanted 2 guys getting back in transition. Carolina dangerous in the open floor. Been dangerous for the last 40 years.
And some pretty good talent.
Oh, yeah.
Big smile for Henry Vasar. And why not? He's putting up excellent numbers, and he is shouldering a lot of the responsibility in the absence of young star Caleb Wilson.
Well, he likes who he's working with. That's why he's smiling.
Yeah, you should maybe try it.
Again, a lane touch and nothing.
Djokovic couldn't get the banker. He's getting frustrated.
And good defense there by Vasar. Just be big, make him shoot over length.
Stevenson with those 2 fouls. Look at this, loading up easy.
Feed it inside. Vasar had it poked away by Djokovic. Dixon on a bounce. Vasar attacking, and the foul.
They run that open side as well as anybody. Gorgeous little pocket pass. Vasar able to initiate contact 2 and hang. Look at this little drop off, Grant. That's pretty.
Yeah, that was twice in a row. You saw Dixon earlier with a beautiful pass and delivery, and Vasar just everywhere, posting, rolling, knocking down threes, defense.
That's the second foul on Lazar Djokovic. And a chance to add 1 more to the tally for Henry Vasar. Rebounded by Djokovic, 15-point lead for North Carolina.
Nothing easy, really. They have to pry. They don't have a post-up game right now, so it's got to be off the bounce. But look, everybody stays at home. No outlets. Nobody to find.
Hill tried to take it in. Fake on Bogavati, didn't bite. Jennings high off the window. It's way off. Vasar controls it.
Textbook D.
Dixon accelerating.
Always have 25 seconds or less to work.
Oh, Vasar with Djokovic there. He denies him. And the ball gets knocked out of bounds. North Carolina is going to retain it.
I thought it looked like Vasar's, like he lost the ball before it went up.
Look at those. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Yeah, he lost it. Of course, Djokovic was able to still block it, but
Look at those strides, too long.
Potential shot clock error.
So they're trying to make sure that the shot clock is where it's supposed to be. The question was whether or not it got to the rim on the block by Djokovic.
A shot of Phil Martelli reminds me of so many great, checking the watch or the clock out here. How about the coaches, Shaka, Mike Rhodes, Jeff Capel a few years ago, Anthony Grant. Just incredible who they've been able to hire.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic run for VCU at that position.
Will Wade, another, of course, Ryan Odom.
So the review is to make sure that the ball didn't hit the rim because the shot clock did not reset.
After review,
does it or
was
doesn't
determined that the ball did hit
Yeah,
the rim
underneath.
during the shot attempt, and the shot clock should have reset. We will put the shot clock at 16 seconds. 16 seconds, North Carolina ball on the sideline.
The referees are amazing with the timing.
they are. Been a good day for the officials.
Yeah. And that requires math, Bill, which would be a bit of a challenge for you.
Take me out. That's why I never had the whistle. I used to ref well from the sideline.
Yes,
Sure
you would speculate on the numbers. Inside,
Fine.
it goes, and a foul. Jaron Stevenson with a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play.
He was quiet that first half with those 2 fouls, but what a valuable bookend.
And Rev,
Vasar.
and Rev, you acknowledged earlier in the first half that North Carolina doing a great job of finding the bigs in that dunker spot right there. And Stevenson making himself available, but a beautiful pass, a baseline beauty.
26 points in the paint. North Carolina is pulling away from VCU. Stevenson was the Gatorade High School Player of the Year in North Carolina in 2023. 2 years at Alabama. Got a bunch of NCAA tournament experience. In fact, 9 games in the NCAA tournament with the Crimson Tide.
To a Final Four.
Now this Carolina team learned how to play with their star. That's another part of it. Acclimating, feeling comfortable, knowing who you can rely on. Tough shot.
Hill hits on a 3 plus the foul.
Not a good foul that far out. Trying to run by.
Nice.
Ogabats just a little major error here. Saying he's actually trying to get by, but doesn't. Not much of a leg kick, though.
Yeah, well, first of all, they set a screen to get Hill free there and got the drop coverage from Vasar. And Bogovac tried to contest a little bit late.
He's got 14 points, now 15 to lead VCU. And a 4-point play for the sophomore from Portland, Oregon.
And he can heat it up. Hill can get it going.
He makes great decisions, too, the more you watch him.
Dixon for Bogovac. 12 to shoot. Dixon circling. Vasar swing. From the corner, Trimble, got him.
Boy, around the horn. Goodness. Quick snap passes, got him in rotation.
Trimble laces a 3 and extends the North Carolina lead 51-34. Hill probing, kicking for the jump shot, and Jennings sticks it for 3.
One of the few times that VCU can get a paint touch, but look at the other end there.
Stevenson couldn't finish it. He's trying to ward off 2 and does. North Carolina retains it as Stevenson took on 1 player on each shoulder.
Belichick may sign him up in the fall.
The strength coach needs a bonus.
Dixon off. And the long rebound controlled by Hill.
The last trip, they did not stay at home with the shooters.
Again? No. Uncontested board for Vasar off the Hill miss.
Man, offensively for VCU, like really so difficult. Everything contested, nothing easy.
They're 81.6 points per game, the highest scoring average for VCU in 50 years.
Look, this little cross screen,
Nice pass.
Kick it, Dixon on target with a triple.
Those centers would go up with that shot. He was off balance, knew where to go. Great find.
Turnover. Trimble accelerates, and Trimble ahead of the pack.
Bogovac is the guy that made that play. Kept the defense honest. Carolina for years, it all starts on that defensive end. But right here, the physicality.
Look at this.
Take them all down, big fella.
And then the Tar Heels in transition. They have been deadly. It's round 1, but you've been putting in the work for your team all season. Celebrate making it to the tournament with an ice-cold Coca-Cola. North Carolina has 13 assists. They have 1 turnover. They have played nearly mistake-free basketball here tonight.
It also shows they haven't been disruptive defensively. Not necessarily turning them over, but creating some havoc, some bad shots.
VCU is their defense. They force turnovers. So Carolina has been really good each possession on the offensive end.
North Carolina played 1 team from the Atlantic 10 this season. It was St. Bonaventure. They beat them 85-70.
Tough shots. They saw a mountain too high to climb.
So the miss by Djokovic, and North Carolina up big. Trimble.
Nice extra look.
Bogovac off the rim, poked up in the air, and it's claimed by Bell. The drive, tough angle, and the miss by Ward. Up ahead, Bogovac, swing. Trimble, too strong. Get into it here with Jennings working with Djokovic. Swing it for Hill. Djokovic. He's got it.
There you go. Nice little set there. Kick and stroke it from deep, 35%.
12 points for Lazar Djokovic. 16-point lead for North Carolina.
Cross screen to get Vasar a screen and roll action.
On that empty side, they love this play.
Bogovac hangs and hits.
Good help side defense right there, but Bogovac showing he's not just a shooter.
Lead is back up to 18. Djokovic needs help. Hill comes to the ball.
Boy, they were in the gap defense, help one another.
Djokovic. He's got an ace
How about that
for Djokovic.
With Vasar's he's kind of in the paint there on that screen and roll action, little drop coverage. That'll be there.
That's the 23rd of the year. 2 tonight.
15 now for Djokovic. And a 15-point cushion for North Carolina. Drop step, Vesar cut off. Bogovac, hot hand, no. Rebound, Vesar, it got knocked out of his hands, but Dixon was there.
He is active tonight, Vesar. Pick and pop.
Vesar. Oh, yeah.
Said Djokovic, I'll match your three-pointer.
He's having a ball out there.
20 points, 7 rebounds for Henry Vesar.
Right now they're switching. Put Stevenson on Djokovic. They guard that screen and roll action a little bit differently. He can switch.
Hill makes his move on Stevenson, and a high floater goes. So VCU finding a rhythm finally on offense, but getting stops has been a different story. Dixon draws 2 defenders, the step in. Bogovac.
Well, shoot it.
Vesar, he will.
He missed it.
And it's rebounded by Bell. They're pushing the tempo here. Bell Euros, he finishes, and the foul. Michael Bell, he's from Europe, so the Euro is not a problem.
He did it well and dragged one with him.
Michael Bell will go to the free throw line. VCU trying to rally against UNC. 61-47 North Carolina. The play of Henry Vesar has stood out from the very start.
Yeah, Raph, his versatility and activity on display down low. They get him in action, pick and roll, great hands on the glass. And he's also been able to step out, knock down three-pointers as well. And we talked about the absence of the greatness of Caleb Wilson. Well, we have seen greatness from that young man here tonight.
How about his energy, too? Oh. He is active, screening, helping, both ends of the floor.
Having fun.
No, and why wouldn't you? And there he is,
the legend.
Williams, a terrific golfer. As long as a Hall of Fame.
That's your lead story.
That's what he went with.
He's made me a few dollars. That's why I say that. Years ago.
Williams, an outstanding dancer.
Yeah, well, that too. They revered Dean Smith. He and Bill Guthridge, just a great team over the years.
So Michael Bell is at the free throw line. Just scored his first 2 points of the night. Free throws have been a big part of the story for VCU this season. They set a school record with 638 free throws made. They are 6 of 8 here this evening.
North Carolina's done a great job defending without fouling.
And he misses at the line. So the Tar Heels up by 14. We approach 11 minutes to go in regulation.
Now with Djokovic out of the game, do you go back inside to Vesar with the height advantage?
Or Stevenson.
Yeah, or Stevenson, exactly.
Jonathan Powell is in there. Stevenson's been more active here in the second half. The curl, missed it, tries to follow his own shot, and it's out of bounds. North Carolina will retain it. It'll be Tar Heels basketball when we come back. They lead it 61-47 over VCU. All right, Jamie, winner of that BYU-Texas game will play the winner of Gonzaga-Kennesaw State. North Carolina in front 61-47. We hit the 11-minute mark of the second half. Trimble loses the ball, turnover. That's just number 2 on the night for North Carolina.
Just a little thing. Did you see Vesar get back and help on that drive?
Can they take advantage of it? Here's Lewis. Oh, switching hands, Nick Lewis. That was nice.
He made that over Vesar right there. Not easy.
Amazing.
6 points for the freshman from Washington, D.C. Early offense, Stevenson, the back end. Stevenson trying to muscle his way, and the foul on Tracy.
And Raph, that's not his game so much. Stevenson likes to shoot the spot up 3 in that dunker spot, but look at this hesitation. Takes his time, spin move. Weak side comes. Jones getting it done.
And he used all the glass.
Nick Lewis, excuse me.
Good slip.
And a hold inside as Vasar was trying to make his way towards the rim. Tracy goes back-to-back on the foul call. That's number 3. Every bracket buster and every buzzer beater. CBS Sports HQ has your tournament highlights plus wall-to-wall coverage across the sports world. Streaming free 24/7.
That middle ball screen is a pin down curl.
Powell takes it to the rim, switches hands, and a chance for 3.
Getting back to that middle ball screen, it is impossible with talent to stop that.
Yeah.
Because you can't really cover everything. You can't help and get back to great shooters in the corner. Just a beautiful individual maneuver here.
Powell is the transfer from West Virginia, 1 year with the Mountaineers. The versatility at 6'6", 190. They've needed him at times to actually play up a bit because of the injuries and play some 4 spot.
He showed the physicality on that drive right there.
And VCU got called for 3 fouls in 12 seconds. And they now trail by 15. Bell, he cans it from long range.
Well, he didn't last year, didn't take it many. I think 2 attempts at threes. This year, 38. Making them, though, with some regularity.
A near turnover. Vasar, they're trying to wrestle the ball away. And it is a tie-up possession arrow to the Tar Heels.
And Raph, this is how VCU has to get back into the game. They got to scrap. They're going to have to jump. They're going to have to really just be disruptive defensively.
They're not far away, really.
They're in striking distance.
Yeah. Can't relax.
Phil Martelli Jr. is going to make a change here. And it will be Jennings checking in for Tracy.
And he's a good attack guy, particularly in the open floor. Maybe trying to get him going a little bit.
Trimble gets the step, pick and pop. Vasar, cha-ching!
Oh, boy. Goodness. Pretty easy, isn't it? Whether he rolls or pops.
What a night he's having. 23 points, 7 rebounds for Henry Vasar. And a whistle stops play. This will work against North Carolina.
Nickel dimer on Powell.
How about that? Vasar just loves that pick and pop at the top of the key. The bench approves, and like you said, I don't know if I like him more in the low block or out top at the 3-point line.
Half and half.
Rams have made their last 6 shots. Off the hop step. Oh, that was creative.
They don't back off, and he does it.
Terrence Hill Jr. has 19.
How about him leading that nation, as we noted earlier, off the bench.
Most points in the country off the bench. And the 6th man of the year in the A10.
Going to come with a trap on the bounce here.
Vasar right now one-on-one with Bell. Now they bring some bodies and they slap the ball away. Nick Lewis get it ahead.
I like their pace right now.
Hill thought about it. Hill, fend off. Hill floats it. And the long rebound is grabbed by Dixon.
Well, he is tough, though. Masterful at getting the shot.
Dixon in no rush. 8:26 to go. Shares the backcourt with Trimble, who's matched up with Jennings.
Screen, rescreen for an open look.
Dixon off the mark, and the ball gets knocked out of bounds. Rams had it, couldn't secure it. North Carolina retains.
And Vasar the reason.
I was going to say, who was there?
Yeah, absolutely. He's been flawless this evening.
And now Djokovic will come back in, and Tyrell Ward is going to join him. 13-point game, 8:14 on the clock.
And Ward can catch and shoot threes.
Carolina's gotten away from that screen and roll action. 2-man game with Trimble and Vasar. Hard to defend. Here we go.
Trimble is so dangerous when you give him a runway.
Strong bird, too, you know, big upper body.
Powell, he will fire, and it's off the mark. Off to the races, Nick Lewis.
Again, they're able to turn the corner.
Under 8 minutes to go.
He's one of the few guys that's been able to get in the lane and be creative. Hill. Others have been stymied.
Lewis, hard drive, and he gets it to go.
That's their game, though. Has been difficult.
It's an 11-point game, and North Carolina will take a timeout. Signs of life for VCU. 7.5 remaining. North Carolina in front, 67-56 in Greenville. Chefs compete in a bracket competition. Only one will taste victory. Watch an all-new Tournament of Champions Sunday night at 8 on Food Network. Our game summary: North Carolina leads by 11. VCU, the offense has picked up. Field goal percentage is actually on the rise. And the bench points, that's something they've done all year. This team averaged 34 points per game off the bench, 7th in the country.
And I like Djokovic on the floor and how do some damage. He can mix the game up a little bit, whether it's a pick and pop or give him some post presence.
I agree, but the small ball lineup defensively for VCU really did a good job limiting UNC in their offensive attack.
Rams have made 8 of their last 9 shots. And now within striking distance with UNC. Stevenson looks to the inside. Vasar one-on-one with Djokovic.
They come late from the same side.
Stevenson fires. Connects. A big one from the outside.
That's his game. 48% of his shots have been three-pointers. You can't help off the post.
I was just going to say from the same side.
You can't do that. That's
exactly.
Particularly with the shooter there.
Yeah.
Stevenson now has 11 points. The lead is back to 14. Ward trying to take Vasar off the dribble. Fake it.
Yeah, looks to come back to that shoulder.
And Jennings comes up short. The defense from Bogovac, it's out of bounds, and VCU will retain it.
Once again, Vasar in the mix. Tremendous performance by him.
VCU has gone 16-1 since January 14th. The only loss coming to St. Louis on February 20th. The drive.
Vasar once again.
Yeah, Lewis knew he was in trouble.
He is like a free safety out there on defense.
And to your point, Bird, the last 24 games, they're 21-3. This talented VCU team.
The lane opens up, and the block. Dixon did not see Jennings.
Got numbers.
Djokovic, kick out, long one, Hill. He nails it from way deep.
How about these kids? They are not packing attack. A lot of pride.
And we're going to hit 6 minutes to play. 11-point lead for North Carolina. Bogovac. Vasar didn't see it. He was expecting a shot. They can bring it to single digits. The slow down, but the layup doesn't go for Ward.
And the takedown the other way. Stevenson got back and hustled.
And a tough sequence for VCU. Stevenson getting back. Lewis is still on his back and now helped up off the floor by his teammates.
Yeah, I wonder if Ward was maybe trying to get the foul right there. I'm not exactly sure. Just right there, just missed it. And then to make things worse, the foul.
They get Lewis with a foul.
On Nick Lewis, yeah.
That was a big trip for them.
Oh, yeah.
This could have been a potential three-point play.
Well, they put pressure on North Carolina, and there has been a recurring theme for the Tar Heels this season. They've had a bunch of double-digit leads in the second half of games that dissipated. Ended up winning a bunch of those games, but they made the game more interesting as that ball goes out of bounds, and VCU will get it back.
A lull, I think, right?
Yeah.
Talked about TCU also having those difficulties. A comfort zone, take a deep breath. But not against a team that's as aggressive as VCU.
An 11 seed has reached the second round of the NCAAs every year since 2005. This has been the magic number for upsets.
And I like this set. They ran 3 or 4 things already. Not just a dribble drive.
It's a mismatch inside.
Yep, Djokovic the catch, and he gets hugged there by Trimble in a not so kind fashion.
Martelli, Phil Martelli Jr. in the bench for VCU, asking for maybe an intentional foul. Trimble, all he could do was wrap him up.
And then what they're doing, referees are saying, maybe he's right. We can do this on our own.
Yes.
Without a challenge.
Without a challenge.
So this is where you get into the appeal and the challenge situation.
Right.
But the officials can make the determination if they speak with one another and believe that there might have been something a little extra there.
A little sympathetic ear.
Yeah,
The call on the floor.
Maybe
is a
I
common
missed it.
Foul against White. We were going to the monitor on our own to determine whether there was any flagrant foul or dead ball contact after the whistle.
So here's a case where Phil Martelli Jr. didn't say, hey, I want to appeal that, but he did make his point.
He said, get over there.
I don't read lips, but I don't think he said that either.
Well, they were very animated after that foul was called.
Yeah, Djokovic indicated, hey, I got hugged on the play. Gene Steratore watching the same sequence along with us. Gene, what do you think?
Yeah, it's not excessive. What you're looking at, right, guys, is this a basketball play whatsoever? In the old days, we just called them intentional fouls because he's just hugging him. A little bit of an undercut there, not enough. To me, when you just turn and start grabbing like that, that rises to something that doesn't feel like a basketball play.
Stands. There's no flagrant one foul for excessive or unnecessary contact.
And don't forget, Gene was a football referee, too. I mean, he likes to let him mug it up.
So the call on the floor remains, and North Carolina leads by 11. VCU will have it with 20 seconds to work with after Trimble was called for the foul.
I would not let Hill get the ball.
Lewis looking.
Almost a 5-second count.
Very close. And now Djokovic trying to hand it off to Hill. North Carolina, they make the play defensively.
Aggressive. They reach with two hands as well.
We come up on 5 minutes to play. Dixon fend off on Lewis.
Use them. See what they like to do. Same side, they got an open look the last time.
Vasar kick. Stevenson misses on a 3-ball. And the fight for it ends up with VCU. Jennings will give it up. Lewis. The spin cycle. +1.
Tough. Strong. Heady kid. Gets in that lane. Oh, terrific upper body strength.
And it's going to be number 3 on Stevenson.
This great feel, great physicality. And these guys are just relentless. No quit in these Rams at all.
So this is a 9-point game with Lewis at the stripe, shooting it at 75%.
That extended D as well. Force Carolina to quicker attempts, punish them a little bit, maybe get a double.
Right now, the last 5 minutes, only 3 points for North Carolina. It's that Stevenson 3. So the defense has ramped it up here for the Rams.
And there's still 4:42 remaining.
How about the middle ball screen? That's what I would run.
They've gone away from it.
Pretty effective. I thought they were doing it right here. There you go.
Trimble comes to the ball. Here's Vasar setting the high screen.
A little too high, I thought.
Vasar, spin, off the double team, intercepted by Terrence Hill. Swing it for Lewis. 8-point game. VCU can cut a little deeper into the deficit. Bell, hard drive. Oh, he throws it down, and a foul.
How about that? Nobody at home and nobody in the lane. Whew.
Wow.
It's a 6-point game. Bell can make it 5.
These kids are just so aggressive by nature.
We're just attacking the closeout.
Yeah, Messer takes the high side on the closeout.
And Raph, we have to ask if Phil Martelli Jr. has he subbed his guys in and out. They have stayed fresh. And
they're so deep, right?
They are so deep, and they're playing with great energy. Almost another turnover.
They want to look at it too.
This is a 9-0 run for VCU. It's a 5-point lead for North Carolina. 4 minutes and 12 seconds to play.
We're going to check and see.
Right there.
And they're going to challenge.
Yeah. They might be right on that.
Yeah. Well, you can't lollygag on inbound passes. You have to make distinct cuts, stick your arms out, run through the pass, or something difficult might happen.
Oh, they're going to win.
Yeah.
Looks like last touch, Dixon. Our tournament summary, number 5 Vanderbilt wins its first tournament game since 2012. Duke, number 1, survives a scare from 16th-seeded Siena, and 2 upsets in the afternoon session. Number 9 TCU, the win over number 8 Ohio State, and High Point, a 12th seed, advancing to the second round. Officials looked at it. They made the determination. It was last touch North Carolina and Dixon. So VCU has got possession, trailing by 5.
Jonathan Powell on the floor now to match up with the size.
Lewis Tried the shake and bake. Shot clock down to 6. We are under 4 minutes to go. Jumper. He's got it, a 3.
How about that kid, Terrence?
We've got a 2-point game. It's a 12-0 run for VCU.
Deep with a smile.
70-68, Tar Heels.
Composure now. Pal, a guy who can make a shot as well. So dribble, driving, kick.
Basar hands it to the senior Trimble. The freshman Dixon. Pull-up jump. It's good.
Nice.
It rattles home.
Big time, huh?
A little stop and go right there. Hesitated on the 3.
He didn't hesitate on the shot, though, did he?
No.
11 points for Dixon. Averages 6.5 points per game. And North Carolina leads by 4. Hill to the rim. He's taken over.
I'll say, king of the hill. All off the bounce, plus the 3 deep.
He's got 27 points, 16 in the second half. The lead is 2 for UNC. Dixon floated up. A special delivery from Dixon and a hammer jam for the Estonian.
How about him stepping up, Bird? Dixon.
We talked about that 2-man game, the high screen and roll, so hard to defend when he rolled.
74-70 North Carolina, 2:28 to go.
Trying to keep number 6 away from the ball. Look at this cross.
Give it up. Bell loses it and taken away by Dixon.
Trying to do a little too much right there, Bell.
Got to keep it outside with Lewis, maybe.
And a timeout called by the Tar Heels. It looked like the wheels were about to come off for North Carolina as Terrence Hill Jr. in complete takeover mode. But the freshman delivering. Dixon to Vasar for the jam. Let's take a look at the Built Better moment presented by Body Armor.
And Raph, VCU has figured out this defense. They are attacking, and of course Terrence, he is a hill from downtown. Great change of pace. VCU is rolling. This team no quit. They figured some things out here and now are sitting pretty here with 2:14 left.
Phil Martelli's just letting them play.
Right.
They're really not diagramming much. It's all individual ability. Get into the lane, be creative. They are comfortable in that zone.
They added 9 newcomers, including 7 transfers, and the chemistry has been evident from VCU. North Carolina up by 4. We come up on 2 minutes to play.
You don't have to be in a hurry, but run your action. Don't get stuck late.
Second screen from Vasar. Dixon uses it. And Vasar gets fouled. He nearly put it down.
How about the drive? What minutes Dixon has had of late.
He's been so good in the screen and roll, drawing the defense, making the right read, passing to Vasar at the correct time, and weak side Jennings coming. All he could do was foul him on the arm there, but I've been impressed with the playmaking of Dixon.
Yeah, Dixon has made a number of winning plays, very poised for a freshman as Vasar misses on the first attempt. He's a 62% shooter. He's now 4 of 6 tonight, 25 points. 1 out of 2. 5-point game, under 2 minutes to go. VCU 35% from the field in the first half, 62% in the second half. Hill, it rims out, and it's grabbed by Vasar.
He knows how to get rid of people too. Discard.
Hill got the shot he wanted. The matchup against Stevenson just couldn't convert.
Dixon defended by Lewis.
Go back to that high screen roll, Raph. Dixon and Vasar.
Dixon lines it up. Off the side of the rim, long rebound, tracked down by Hill, loop it ahead, Djokovic. Just over a minute to play. And a timeout called by Phil Martelli Jr. with his team down by 5. 1:15 on the clock, some drama in the first round of the South. Our game reset, each team with a timeout remaining. Each team has a challenge. And VCU has the possession arrow. 1:15 to go. 5-point lead for North Carolina.
And Raph, what VCU has done the last few possessions is hunting the mismatch, particularly with Stevenson on Hill. See what they run here out of this timeout.
Race are so big, it's tough to get the ball inbounds.
And Bell gets it into the hands of Lewis. Now it's Djokovic.
A little pin down and a curl. I like this play.
Djokovic kick. Hill doesn't take the logo jump shot. Instead, the step back jump. It's good. He is money.
Goodness, how tough is this kid?
75-72, a one-possession game with 52 seconds left.
He makes great decisions.
Way outside. Dixon defended by Lewis. 15 to shoot.
Wait till 10 now and make your move.
High screen, Vasar, acceleration, kick, Stevenson, a three, too strong.
What a rebound.
Big time rebound,
Lewis
and a foul is called. Nick Lewis got his legs taken out from under him.
How about the effort on the glass? That's the thing about slowing it down with the clock. I don't mind using the clock, but being in some sort of motion, some continuity, so you're fluid.
Lose your rhythm.
Yeah, you do.
How about this rebound? Your point guard getting in there.
He's tough.
And
they are tough.
That is the fourth foul on Seth Trimble. It's a 1-and-1 for the freshman Nick Lewis.
74%.
I'm not sure. I mean, it looked like he just lost his balance on that. I didn't see a lot of contact on that rebound attempt, but certainly figures VCU now an opportunity to score 2 and stop the clock.
And Lewis is 3 of 3 at the line tonight.
Got to squeeze if you're Carolina, maybe anticipate if you're VCU if it misses.
He won a state title at Gonzaga, scored over 1,000 career points, and this is the point you were making. Did Trimble do a whole lot?
Maybe
There was some contact.
From that angle, yes.
So a second one here for Lewis. They're trying to make sure a certain spot in the lane isn't too sticky.
Make or miss. Expect the pressure coming from VCU if you're North Carolina.
They've been lackadaisical getting food.
He missed it. 2-point lead.
Stretching the game out.
And a foul is called. Only a 1 second difference. Shot clock to game clock.
What does that change it? If you make the free throw, now you're organized for your pressure.
And that's number 4 on Michael Bell. So that's the 19th foul against VCU, and Seth Trimble, 67% shooter. He's 1 of 2 at the line tonight, with his team up by 2. Every year he got a little more responsibility, more playing time, and now the senior is at the line. It rims out. Knocked out of bounds. Last touched by VCU Djokovic.
How about Vasar there?
It's worth challenging, I think, at this point in the game.
I mean, Vasar getting in there, anticipating the miss, and I still think the left hand of Djokovic looked like he touched it last.
Well, they're not going to.
Yeah, you see the left hand of Djokovic there, but the activity of Vasar on that free throw box out could be the difference.
So with 28.6 on the clock, North Carolina will toss it in.
Back screen, rescreen on the wing.
A lot of time.
Wow.
They got a 5-second call.
And it's going the other way.
Good defense.
VCU takes over with 28.6.
Got to go early, get a good one early, get your defense set. I think if they can score and get their pressure set, Carolina's been a little lackadaisical in screening and stepping to the ball.
VCU is down by 2. Shot clock is turned off. Hill hands it to Bell. We're down to 17 seconds left.
Don't let Bell get it, but Vasar can't guard him out there. Switch.
12 seconds left. Hill accelerates. Tie game on the layup. 75-75.
We were wanting a timeout.
And he'll get one with 8.1. VCU has climbed all the way back. They were down by 19, and this game is all knotted up.
Boy, Nobody got free on the baseline out of bounds. And look at this hold off on the lane. That's just gorgeous. Djokovic with a great job sealing his guy for the entree.
Terrence Hill Jr. has done incredible work. Career high 31 points. He averaged 3.5 points per game as a freshman.
His improvement from last year to this year and embracing his role, thriving in his role off the bench. And right now, tied up, 8 seconds left. Terrence Hill, the Atlantic 10 most improved player and first team All A10, playing first team effort here tonight.
And now what's the approach for UNC? They have a chance to win this game in regulation.
They'd like the middle ball screen. I don't know if I would do that now. I would do something with more of a power game inside, cross screen, get a touch, or the dribble drive, and maybe find if you get a double.
I think maybe a pin down for Dixon, let him curl it. Two-man game with him and Vasar.
The game clock will be reset to 8.7 seconds, the time at which the timeout was recognized.
Stevens has been willing to take some shots too. He might be involved in this play.
I think you give it to Vasar. He has been so good tonight. Let him have an opportunity to score and win the game.
Pick and pop for him now. They got to go.
7 seconds left. Vasar, 5 seconds left. Vasar nearly lost it, and now he does!
Wow.
VCU gets it with 2.4, and the Tar Heels don't even get a shot off.
I don't blame Vasar, though. I don't think I want to inbound to him at that point on the floor.
Well, they were trying to get it to him and have Trimble come off hard for the handoff, but they played him well, and the great defense there by Djokovic.
Last time out for VCU, they've got to pass it up the floor.
But look at this play here. They try to get the ball to Trimble, but great defense there. Jennings denying him. Nowhere to go for Vasar, and just poor execution from the Tar Heels.
So now VCU will have 2.4 to work with. What a turn of events.
Well, this is one of those situations where you get a back screen, somebody goes to the rim, the screener steps back to the ball just to get a shot.
No timeouts for VCU, but I think you get it in Hill's hands somehow, some way. Or maybe use him as a decoy.
I would have him be the screen guy and the pop guy, if you know what I mean. Like, give him a back screen, then come.
And Rafi, you put somebody tall on the ball right now if you're North Carolina. Maybe Stevenson.
You got to keep Vasar at the rim, too.
I know.
Right? That's the gamble. Maybe Stevenson. But this is a tough angle where you can jump a passing lane, too. But they're going to put Vasar on the ball.
Yeah, and use his length on the ball. And maybe for North Carolina, everybody switch with Stevenson on the floor.
I think we're going to try and force it backwards on the pass.
It is a 19-5 extended run to put VCU in this situation.
Here's Hill. He's either going to give a screen and pop or get a screen and pop.
They have not won a tournament game since 2016.
Here he comes.
Tracy toss it in, intercepted. Trimble at the horn. No good. We're going to overtime.
Wow.
Was he ready, though?
He was.
Talk about game prep.
He looked like a free safety right there.
Yeah, he knew it was going to come to Hill. Wow, he got a decent look, too. And we know he can make these things come post time.
Neither team has played an OT game this season, and now they're fighting for their tournament lives. This overtime is made possible by Buffalo Wild Wings. First OT game for VCU and for North Carolina this season. And a chance to move on to the second round.
Carolina has no answer for Hill right now. Able to do exactly what he wants.
Furious comeback by VCU. Down by as many as 19. The A10 tournament champions come back to force OT.
I think we all had a feeling this could happen with these two teams. Really a struggle for Carolina to contain the bounce, particularly late in the game.
5 minutes on the clock. Vasar and Djokovic to jump it up.
He gets it.
And VCU controls the tip.
Something to think about. Vasar has played the entire second half for North Carolina. We talked about his activity throughout the game.
I like them lifting him now with Djokovic outside.
Bell one-on-one with Stevenson. Bell on an island, 10 to shoot. Couldn't get it to Hill. Instead, Lewis fires off the rim. Up high for the rebound. It bounces out of bounds. Last touch by VCU, and Powell took a hit.
Not a good set offensively.
A lot of contact there, too, on that rebound attempt from Powell. They're letting them play.
So they believe it grazed Hill as it went out of bounds.
They're going to challenge.
They're going to challenge this.
Now the question, in all sincerity, it may have hit his hair. That's about it, because it didn't really hit a body part.
Which follicle did it hit, Bird?
Well,
You
we're
were on
going to
top of
find out.
everything.
Look at this. Did it graze his hair?
Oh, man.
What a penalty that is.
So this call has been challenged by VCU. We're going to show you every angle we got. Powell clearly touches it here. And did it hit Jennings? Oof.
Yeah.
Bring in Gene Steratore, who just watched it along with us. Gene?
As much as the locks of hair are moving around, Ian, I don't think they made contact with that basketball from the couple angles that I've seen. And if they haven't, I believe it is VCU's basketball. I think that's what they're looking at as well, right?
Now, what about the hand of Jennings right at the tail end there? Was there a graze of the fingertips?
You know, I think there was a little bit there, but I still felt like it was off Powell at the end. I think there was a little there. I don't think the left hand by Jennings touched it, in my opinion. The last look that I see looks like it's hitting Powell's left arm and nothing on Jennings' hand.
I think we'd have to bring a beautician to make this call.
I'm serious.
And Raph was a beauty school dropout, so that's perfect.
Many petties, many a day.
So this is what
Crucial.
they're looking at. We've shown you every angle that we've got.
I would say it's off Carolina if
so.
I had a vote.
Tough one here, but you might be right, Raph.
Paul Sells, Clarence Armstrong, Kellen Milliner, the officiating crew. Call on the court was last touch VCU.
Big decision, obviously. They were standby as well.
And it has to be conclusive.
Yeah.
And we are tied here in overtime, 75 apiece. Chase Shaw is the other official that they're communicating with at the table.
They look like us in a production meeting right now.
Exactly. Bird doing all the talking. Paul Sells doing all the talking.
It's great to air out our dirty laundry here on national television. We're 28 seconds into overtime. It's given both teams a chance to just catch their breath.
It's a good call.
It is.
Paul Sells.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands. North Carolina ball. VCU will be charged a timeout, and they lose their challenge.
Wow. It has to be conclusive. Yeah. Hard to tell there. From Martelli Jr. is in disbelief.
He said our guy had the call.
I'm sure his pops is in disbelief too.
And keep in mind, they lose a timeout, so that's it.
That's it.
VCU has no timeouts remaining. That was a pivotal call.
With plenty of time left.
We're tied at 75.
Carolina's got to get back to some rhythm on offense.
Dixon, step back
shot.
three. Off the mark, and rising up is Jennings.
Couple of questionable shots.
Hill shifting gears. He gets picked up by the bigger Stevenson.
He can take him too. Either way, the switch here he can take.
Hill. Off the heel.
Nice rebound.
And he's fouled. Bell in the paint.
Tremble underneath.
Well, when you have those cross matches, North Carolina likes to switch. Bell taking advantage and Trimble not blocking out. If that foul is on him, Ian. Not on
They might have gotten Stevenson for it.
Oh, wow. I think that was on Trimble. If it was, it might have been his 5th.
So it's number 4 on Jaron Stevenson. Trimble still has 4. Bell misses at the line, and we are stuck at 75 and 75.
Shot selection is key. Fundamentals are key any time of the game, particularly in situations like this.
North Carolina has just 5 points over the last 8 minutes of game action.
Better set now, better action.
There's a little curl.
And Dixon doesn't get the roll. Rebound knocked around, controlled by Djokovic. We're in quicksand here.
Don't let Hill get the ball back. That would be key.
Jennings off the dribble. Jennings giving up. Bell denied at the rim by Stevenson.
How about that reaction? Big time negation.
We approach 3 minutes to play in overtime. The score hasn't changed.
Djokovic has done a great job on any post-ups on Basar.
Dixon using the Vasar screen. Dixon continues the drive and kick. The jump shot doesn't go for Powell. And it's tracked down by Lewis. A war of attrition. 2:47 to play in OT.
I'd like to see Hill give it up and then try and get, oh my goodness.
The jump shot, no good for Hill.
I don't know, give it up and maybe go get it back.
Nobody can buy one here.
Both teams have to be smart offensively right now. Some ill-advised shots on both ends.
Bell's got 4 fouls for VCU. Trimble, Stevenson, 4 apiece. Dixon thought about it, gets it back. Screen. The freshman gives it up for Vasar. Vasar leans, steps, can't score. Bell collects the rebound.
Vasar a little late getting back now. I mentioned all the minutes he's been on the floor.
And Lewis attacking the rim with a corkscrew.
And Lewis took advantage. Vasar not getting back Stevenson either.
And Trimble is fouled.
Boy, did they get the ball down, even through adversity, blowing it down the floor. But you are right, Vasar just tardy.
Great awareness there by Lewis. The big's not there. Attack, no rim protection. And the physicality and touch of Lewis. Easy, too. Finally, somebody scored here in overtime.
77-75 VCU. And Seth Trimble is 1 of 3 at the line tonight. He cuts it to 1, 2:02 on the clock.
The individual D now is the key. You know what your guys can do after all this time. Keep them in front, particularly on the perimeter if you're Carolina.
North Carolina just 68% as a team at the free throw line, and Trimble gets the roll. We are deadlocked at 77. 2 minutes to go in overtime. Djokovic hands to Hill.
Back screen pop.
He's led the way with 31 points. Screen from Jennings. Hill. Backing in. Hill. The fade. It rims out. And the rebound controlled by Vasar.
Good D by Powell, forcing that tough delivery.
Vasar's got a double-double, his 10th board. 1.5 minutes to go. Trimble. He gets the big. Trimble drives in, but comes up short. Rebound poked to the outside, and Hill tracks it down for VCU.
I think Carolina's run that ball screen closer to the top of the key.
Half-court set here. Jennings to Hill. Give it up. Lewis, 3-guard set. Djokovic sets the screen. Lewis lets it go. Off the rim. And the long rebound to Trimble.
A lot of winded guys right now walking.
And North Carolina will take its final timeout.
And both teams have exerted so much energy on both ends of the floor. VCU getting back into this game. North Carolina, not a lot of subs in the second half, and I think fatigue setting in.
Again, why settle for deep shots too? Because you need all the legs. Go to the rim, maybe get a mid-range jumper. But by both teams, I mean, amazing, leaving it all out there. So impressive.
Well, both teams 1 for 12 combined in overtime. So you're right, settling for those threes. Get to the rim, get to the free throw line. Something high percentage right now for both teams finishing.
What do you think of Vasar with the screen? I think it's too far out here. I would move it in a little bit more, a little more devastating when you get a little snake move and maybe get that jumper.
Well, VCU doing a good job. They're switching, and the guard is preventing him from rolling. They're going under and getting in his way. Done a good job adjusting to that high screen and roll action, which gave him fits early in the second half.
And really no post-up offense at all. And maybe slip Stevenson in there and do some damage on his matchup.
The winner here will play the winner of Illinois and Penn, which is coming up. 50.3 on the clock.
That's what makes this time of year pretty special. Kids doing whatever they can do for the alma mater.
We are tied at 77. No timeouts remaining. Neither team can challenge. And you just play it out in overtime for the final 50 seconds to see who advances to the second round.
North Carolina, they've had some opportunities at the rim. Dixon, Trimble, they just haven't been able to convert. I like something with some action, ball movement side to side. Not stagnant with their offense, allowing VCU to set up.
Got Trimble off the ball.
Get it in.
Screen and have him curl.
Almost a turnover.
Down to 42 seconds left. Vasar hands to Trimble. Sets the screen. Trimble drive. Trimble! Can't get it to go, but a foul.
How about that? And what he did also, Vasar on that weak side, able to dominate if the foul had not been called.
I like that, getting Trimble to his right hand. Good defense pressuring. Stevenson empties out there, creates that driving lane, almost a three-point play opportunity.
And the third foul on Djokovic. 14 points for Seth Trimble. He's 3 of 5 at the free throw line. He'll get a second.
And you know your business now, both ends. Squeeze if you're VCU. Or maybe a tip out if you happen to be Carolina, and it is a miss.
Trimble and Vasar have both played 42 minutes. Trimble for the lead. 78-77 Tar Heels. There's a 5-second difference. Shot clock to game clock.
When you're tired, it's usually defensively you give ground.
VCU down by 1. Jennings.
Nice shot fronting inside by Powell.
Here's Hill. Step back, Jay. Oh, yeah!
He doesn't even smile.
VCU
naturally.
Up by 2. 12 seconds left.
Carolina's got to go.
Dixon. He'll drive it. He'll kick it. Trimble doesn't take the 3. Stumbling. Vasar. It rims out. He's fouled with 3.8.
That kid. Talk about toughness. The step back. Some major onions with that ability. Mid-game at the rim and down here. Almost a three-point opportunity.
Yeah, how Vasar was still able to get the ball up. Fouled a couple times on that attempt there, but what a shot by Hill.
Vasar is 5 of 7 at the line. His team is down by 2.
Short.
62%. And now they're going to bring some size in.
They bring High in off the bench.
So what's the approach here if you're Vasar in North Carolina? Only 4.2 on the clock.
With the 2 bigs on the floor, I think they may be thinking of missing it.
Yeah, I agree. Of course, your VCU, you have to squeeze here, block out. 1 rebound. You get a chance possibly to advance.
Oh, God, no, you don't know the rule.
You didn't know the rule.
He put it off the backboard. It has to hit the rim. Mistakes for North Carolina, and VCU can taste it.
And that's a play you have to practice. Trying to miss on the bigger man's side. A soft shot. In this case, it would have been to the right, with height over here on this side.
If he hit it off the rim in that
That's
situation,
okay,
it
yeah.
helped, but he's a little bit too high there.
He just banged it off the backboard. VCU takes over. 4.2 on the clock, up by 2.
You're looking for a 5-second call if you can, ideally, and a jump the passing lane.
VCU, you got to meet every pass, assume you're going to get fouled, and be strong with the ball.
Jennings, the trigger man. Get it in, and a foul quickly called. Lewis will head to the line with 3.7. And VCU is up by 2. He is 4 of 5 at the line tonight, 14 points for the freshman Nick Lewis.
And these VCU kids have not changed their expression the whole game. When they were down, were struggling, confidence exuding.
Just kept plugging away.
Yep.
And this is a 1-and-1. That was the 19th foul against North Carolina. Lewis. It's a 3-point lead.
And this one just nails it for good.
Nick Lewis can give his team a 2-possession lead with 3.7 on the clock. He's got it. 82-78.
Don't get in here.
No foul at all.
Any place.
The long toss by Stevenson. The catch, Vasar, and that's it. Upset madness. VCU comes all the way back to defeat North Carolina in overtime. 82-78. The Rams are moving on. Down by 19. The team from the Atlantic 10 gets the W in dramatic fashion. Once again, an 11 seed gets a win in the big dance. And North Carolina is out.
Say that again, Bert. That is amazing.
Absolutely amazing. And all that talk about the mid-majors not doing well anymore in the tournament. And VCU is proving them all wrong. What a second half, no quit. The Rams are rolling.
You use the word courageous randomly, but in this case, it's so appropriate. Down, but not out.
As we send it over to Tracy Wolfson.
Well, thanks a lot. And Coach, let me start with you. Everyone over there celebrating. You walk over cool, calm, and collected. Did you ever have a doubt?
No, I mean, we've been resilient all year. This is who we've been from the get-go. Our second game of the year, we're down 17 against Utah State. Come all the way back to tie it. Like, that's just who this group has been.
You come back from 19. You're led by this guy over here, Terrence Hill Jr. off the bench. What could you say about him and what he did, especially in the second half?
That's what he's done all year, too. You know, he's a worker. He's confident. You know, we trust him. He trusts us. Don't mess up my hair. Don't mess up my hair.
The tradition continues.
Yeah, no, but he's been great. All these guys, we got winning plays across the board. We preach winning plays. That's what we need. We got winning plays across the board.
And for you, your first year at VCU, to take this team on to the next round and be playing Saturday, what does that mean?
It means we got one more. I asked them to be selfishly selfless to go get us one more. We got one more. Now we got to go get some rest.
Terrence, take me through that second half and then into overtime, how you guys were able to pull this one off.
We were down early at halftime. We just got to settle in. My guys were just talking. We've been here before. We've been here before. I'm just so proud of these guys, man. The coaches and my players trust me to take those big shots, so I had to knock it down and get this win.
On to the next one. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
I am back to you.
Tracy, they had not won an NCAA tournament game since 2016. And this family affair is joyous. The Martellis and VCU advancing after the upset win over North Carolina. Tournament games continue right now on CBS, TBS, and True TV. Coming up, it's Penn and Illinois on TNT. We'll send you to our studio, Capital One Tournament Central, right after these messages.